Alright, Gara. Oh man, she's ugly. Alright, so the goal is to make this as pink as possible. Just like putting that out there to start. It's gotta be as pink as possible. So my typical primary color that I really like is this color in the Valentine shade, but sometimes the Warframes look a little dirty, and this one kind of does. Like the pink isn't true pink, you know? So I don't really like the bright colors when it looks like dirty and gross. I'm considering this infested pinkish purple because that one does look pretty like bubblegummy. But usually when that happens, I go with like a really super light pink, or I'll go with the purple because purple is usually like my secondary color, you know? So I think I'm gonna go with just a lighter pink for this one. And then my secondary, let's see, the secondary is this like middle part for this one, it looks like. So maybe I can make this one dark pink. No, that one's dirty too. So I'm gonna go with black, because black is another one of my like secondary colors I really like. And then tertiary, what's the tertiary color is, looks like these like white lines sorta, and the headpiece. So let me see. Looks like I can make it purple, and that looks good. What does dark pink look? Dark pink looks alright, but I think I'm gonna go with purple. There we go. So purple looks good because it like stands out. The accent is this like metal part. So that also looks good in purple. Can I make it pink? It looks good in pink too. I wish there were more like dark pink on this, but it looks like it's not gonna really work out. Alright, so I always make the emissive pink. This hot pink, it has to be pink, because this one can't look dirty, thankfully. So, like I said, as much pink as possible is the best solution. And then the energy, I also always make pink, because it just has to be. Yeah, and energy and emissive can't look dirty, so I always make those as pink as possible. Let's see about, I don't have any of this, even though that would look pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. Kelly, okay. Alright, let's see, attachments. I don't really have any armor that I like. So I usually just ignore the armor, so all this stuff, and then auxiliary, there's only really the bunny ears. Those also don't really look the best. So I'll go straight to the Ephemera. I don't know how you say it. The question is, what kind of vibe am I going for with this gyre? Because like I don't really know what gyre does. Let me see. Upgrade. Oh, not upgrade. Abilities. So stream of shattered glass or hold for an arcing strike. So it looks like she's like a glass girly. So I think what would be great for this ephemera is something like this that looks like glass breaking. Probably not this one. This one doesn't look as much like glassy. So I think I like this one because it's more than this one, but not like as put together. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. Let me like look through the rest though just to double check. But I'm pretty sure I'm going with that one. He is cool, but I recently got this Lotus Ephemera that I love. Katir Ephemera is it's something. It's not the greatest. Yeah, I'm going with this one. And then Signa. Signas are really important to me because I love them. So there's this flower crown, which looks alright. This, which looks pretty good, and then there's also the Ember Heirloom. I don't know about that one for this. I'm between Krios and Ember Heirloom usually, because I do love Ember Heirloom, but I don't think it goes as well with Gyre. So I'm gonna go with the N Bean, and change the Y offset so it looks decent. So I think that's good for attachments. The next is a syandana. I don't know if it needs one because she does have this like little like capey thingy, but we're just gonna start. And I usually just look around and see what like looks good. I don't think I really do usually like the face syandana, but I don't think it goes with this look particularly. Same with I don't really like many of these. This Prisma one kind of works. I'm kind of feeling that one. This one is decent, but I think it gets in the way of the cape. And I don't want something that like covers up too much, because then I think that defeats the point of Ephemera, and then the little like cloak that she has. I don't really want to cover that up. I think I'm gonna go with this one, but I'm gonna switch the colors around. So I'm gonna make the purple the shade of pink that I like, and then this pink accent, I'm gonna make that purple. That way it still carries over all the colors, but it's like closer to what I want, And then last but not least, and I have to do this on every single one, here's a secret. Here's a secret. You can make your warframes look glittery, and it's the best. So what you do is you do the bloodshed sigil, and then you gotta make the color like a light color, like this really light pink. And that is how you make it look glittery. You don't really need to use the second primary color, the second color, because it sort of like then overrides the primary one. You see? Like it doesn't really do anything. So I'm just gonna keep that like that. And if you do the front sigil, it's like a medium amount, and you can change the amount that it is with this alpha bar. So you see there, it's like barely glittery, or that's not glittery at all. But if you do like halfway, it's slightly glittery, But so I like to put the alpha all the way, and then you can get even more by doing a back sigil. And I usually try to do that 2 different colors, just to really make it like pop a bit more and not look too samey. So if I go with this light lavender color with eminence, it really makes that whole like highlighter look and gets it a brighter look that doesn't look as dirty as the plain warframe. The only downside I would say to this is that it in order for it to show in your game, you have to like take health damage. Not a problem if you're like using a new unleveled frame like I do, or if you're in a squad, but it doesn't really show if you're in solos, because you can't make it as glittery as you would like. But yeah, that's my Gara. Like I said, the goal was to get it as pink as possible, and I think I succeeded in that. So